Hello and welcome back to the Minecraft Bedrock Edition, Minecraft Pocket Edition video, and in this one we are going to be taking a look at the top 5 Minecraft Bedrock Edition texture packs for 1.16. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Also, all of the download links will be down in the description, so when this is all said and done, go and download them. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, for this first pack, we have to go onto the menu screens because this is a dark mode UI, and I personally believe that anyone who doesn't have this is literally a monster, because how can you play with light mode on? Everyone uses dark mode. You just got to get with the times. So this is a dark mode UI, and what it does is it turns all of the buttons to a grayscale instead of being its normal lighter gray, and I personally think that it helps a lot. And overall, it's just really easy on the eyes. It also adds a black overlay on the entire screen. So the entire screen actually has a black overlay, which is kind of like a night filter. If we actually come here and we join up into this world here, I'm also going to go into the inventory, which is also a dark mode UI. And it's super easy on the eyes once again. So if we come here and check this out, it is all dark and it is super easy on the eyes. So this is probably one of the best packs that you can take away from this video, because once you go to the dark mode, you are never ever going to go back to normal Minecraft UI. With that being said though, we're going to move on to our next pack. Alright, so this next one is super simple and it adds very little, but you guys have probably noticed it, and that is the RGB XP Bar, and I personally think that it just adds a little bit of flair to the game. Again, I'm not looking to overhaul all of the graphics, just change them up a little bit to kind of, give it a different vibe. And I think that this XP Bar is probably one of the best ways of doing that, because it changes so very little, but at the same time, it changes so very much. And I personally love it, and I think you guys will love it too. So download will be in the description, and yeah, we're gonna move on to the next pack. Next up is a Charged Bows texture pack, and what it does is it makes it so that you can actually see if your arrow is fully drawn back. As you can see, as you draw back, it turns the arrow a different color. When it's green, it is fully loaded, and then you can do the same thing with the crossbow, and when it is green, it is fully loaded as well. The crossbow is a little harder to see because it's on the side, but as you can see, it also does it in the HUD. And I personally think that this adds just a little bit, but it's also really good for PvP. And again, it's a tiny tweak, which makes the game just that much better. How often are you in this situation? You're in the end, you're ready to kill the Ender Dragon, and then an Enderman attacks you. You forgot your pumpkin, or you don't use a pumpkin because of the annoying overlay. Well, that is no longer an issue because this texture pack actually removes that overlay, so it's as if you aren't even wearing a pumpkin, so your view is not obstructed. As you can see, I am wearing a pumpkin, and there's no overlay, and it is, quite honestly, great, because you are no longer going to die from Enderman. That is pretty much the entire texture pack though. It's just a quick little fix. Again, tiny tweaks to make the game that much better. Alright, and this last pack is probably the biggest pack of them all, and I'm going to show you how it all works in a second. I'm just going to go over a few of the things that I have in mind. So if we come here and open up this chest, as you can see, there are just a couple tiny tweaks to some blocks, and again, this is just a few of them. So we've got browner leather, so the leather stuff is actually brown. Splash bottles of enchanting instead of the ones that you drink, because obviously you throw these down and they're splash potions, they're not drinking potions, so I think it just makes sense. The purple is a little bit less purple or pink, depending on which way you see it. And crimson is just a little bit darker, and same with the warped stuff as well. So again, that is just a few of the tiny tweaks that come along with this pack. As you can see, there is lower sides, so instead of grass connecting all the way down to the bottom, or it being super short, it's kind of in the middle ground, and I personally think that it looks amazing. Also, as you can see, there is connected textures, so the textures are randomized between 16 different textures, so the grass tops look a little bit more random, again, making the game look just that much better. If we come over here, we've got the redstone, so instead of having redstone dust, we now have got this really clean redstone look right here. And as you can see, we have also got hoppers, redstone torches, and observers, and there's just a couple tiny tweaks that come along with this. So let me just hop into creative mode here. As you can see, hoppers are now directional, so these can run into each other, and there's little arrows that point in the direction of the hopper flow. Again, a tiny tweak to make redstone a little easier. Observers have got this arrow pointing in the direction so you know what way the observer is facing from the top. And if we grab a redstone torch here, you can see it all just connects up so seamlessly, and the redstone is super clean. And I'm going to show you how to get all of this working, because this is the Bedrock's Tweak pack, and you pretty much get to customize this pack. So I'm going to show you how you can do that, and I recommend going over the pack and seeing what you want to add, because there is absolutely so many options for this pack, and it's really quite cool. So I'm going to hop over onto Chrome now, and we are going to take a look at how to set this up. Alright, so the link to get to this page will be in the description, so just go and click that and then follow along here. So what we want to do is we're just going to look over these and we're going to grab the ones that we want. So I'm actually just going to time lapse the ones that I chose for the pack, and then you guys can look through it and decide what you want for yourselves. So I'm just going to do a quick time lapse, and then we're going to press the download button to get the actual download. Alright, once you know what ones that you want to choose, all you have to do now is come and click this download button, and it's going to start a download here. So we're just going to click OK. If you're on iOS or Android, then you're just going to have to go into your Files app, open it, and then it should open Minecraft. We're going to click OK, so it's going to open Minecraft now, and it's started the import. If we come here and save and quit, it is actually going to be the same pack, so nothing's going to change in my game. However, for your game, it is going to change. So if we come down here and then we go to my packs, it'll be right here. I have a couple of them, as you can see. But yeah, so that is actually how you download it. Hopefully that made sense. And if you guys need any help, comment down below and I'll try to do my best to help you guys out. With that being said though, that is the entire video done. Hopefully you guys have found some packs that you guys are going to enjoy using. With that being said though, my name is 1UpMC, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, also do all that good stuff like subscribing and leaving a like, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.